Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you. Our region's business, improving our economy, creating jobs, and strengthening communities. Innovation, collaboration, transformation, and the people making it happen. Join us as we take a closer look at our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, advancing economic development in Pittsburgh through the arts. We'll find out about a new home for the Arcade Comedy Theater and what's up with all the talk about a movie theater in downtown Pittsburgh. Plus an update on the Pittsburgh Symphony and how the business is performing after a musician strike. But first, breaking ground big time near Pittsburgh International Airport. The Southern Beltway connecting the airport to I-70 near Canonsburg is well underway. A local company called Independence Excavating is already hard at work on the major highway project. And Justin Fox is general manager of the Pittsburgh branch, and welcome. Good to have you here.
Thanks, Bill. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, congratulations. I guess this is a pretty big contract for Independence, huh?
It is, in fact, our biggest contract in our 61-year history, and we are just thrilled to be underway.
And I think what you do is kind of described in your name, Independence Excavating, but what does that really mean when it comes to projects like this?
Independence Excavating is a full-service, heavy civil site construction company. We specialize in earthwork, pipe work, grading, also industrial demolition. We like fast-paced, challenging jobs, which exactly what the Southern Beltway project is.
Well, and I want to come back and find a little bit more about the backstory and Independence, but let's talk about the project first. So I think we have a map that kind of shows where this is. Most of the work south of Route 22 and kind of south of Pittsburgh International, right?
That's correct. Right now, the Southern Beltway dead ends at State Route 22, and our job picks up at State Route 22 and heads south approximately 4 miles. And where our project will terminate is pretty much right at the Quicksilver Country Club.
And it looks like there's another interchange planned down that way, close to the golf club?
Yes. What this interchange does, there's a road there now called Beach Hollow Road. That road gets eliminated, and the new road will tie in State Route 980 and Beach Hollow, which will be the new interchange to get on the new piece of turnpike.
And you mentioned this is one of those challenging jobs. What makes this the kind of job you like to dig into?
Well, it's there's 6 million cubic yards of earth to move, which is quite a large amount. 1 cubic yard is approximately the size of your washing machine at home.
Okay.
So multiply that by 6 million. We have to move that. There's approximately 40,000 linear feet of utilities that need to go on the ground. There are 4 major bridges that need to be installed, and it's 4 miles of new concrete paving. And obviously with a 2-lane interstate, or a 2-direction interstate, that's 8 miles of new paving.
Wow.
And the whole project needs to be completed in 28 months.
Okay, so it's a relatively tight time frame?
It's a tight time frame. We have our work cut out for us, but we're well underway and excited to get in there.
I just let you guys in the highway construction business, you know, you take the winter off, you show up when it starts to warm up, April, May, you get in the ground. It's no longer works that way, if it ever did?
No, it not anymore with the way schedules are and the way that we need to work and we need to attack a job. We will work all winter. You know, we started right there after the first of the year, and we'll work right through next winter. Installing utilities so that come springtime we can start preparing the dirt for pavement. We need to be paving next May in order to meet schedule.
And this is just one of the sections that will eventually take this highway all the way down near Canonsburg, right, where it hooks up with I-79?
That is exactly correct. The entire project is approximately 13 miles long. Our first section is about 4 miles. Then there's several other interchanges, bridges, a lot of work that happens down at the 79 end.
It has a lot of potential because it's opening up an area in Washington County, Western Allegheny, that's lots of just old strip mine area. There's not a lot out there right now in terms of businesses, homes, or anything. It's going to create a lot of opportunity.
I agree with you. There's definitely a buzz in the area about some things to come, for sure.
Yeah, and now Independence, you're not actually a homegrown company in Pittsburgh.
Correct.
You expanded here out of what, the Cleveland area?
That's correct. Independence Excavating is home-based in Cleveland, Ohio. We were incorporated there in 1956, so this is our 61st year in business, and we were fortunate to grow over the years. Family ownership, still owned and operated by the family. Family values. Our philosophy is fairly simple: take care of your customers, take care of your employees, and a lot takes care of itself after that. About the late 90s, our company had outgrown Cleveland in some sense, and we started looking for a place to expand geographically, and we really liked the Pittsburgh market. Similar blue collar history.
As big as the rivalry is between the Browns and the Steelers, we have a lot in common with those folks in Cleveland, right?
A lot in common for sure. Definitely a sore spot in our company when you want to talk about Browns and Steelers week, but that's okay. But like I was saying, similar people, blue collar, good market, and we really opened an office over here in 2009 and just had a nice steady growth since then. Really fortunate to have excellent co-workers. I couldn't be more happy with the situation out here. The market is wonderful. Lot of buzz, lot of good development going on.
Yeah, we talk about 09. Your timing was great, coming out of the Great Recession, and then there's been a real upside here over that period of time, over the last 6-7 years.
For sure, we've been very lucky to be involved with some high-profile projects in the region, and it's really been a good expansion for our company.
Yeah, I got to ask you, what about finding the people to do this kind of work? Is that an ongoing challenge? I hear that everywhere in the building trades and the construction industry.
It is an ongoing challenge every day. We predominantly we're a union contractor. We employ predominantly laborers and operators, are our tradespeople. It is extremely hard to fill those positions. Mechanics, operators. We have several that I know right now that are going to retire this year, and those are positions that are hard to find, and they're good jobs. They're good paying. You can feed a family. You can have a good life in the trades.
Yeah, well, you think about this project's going to go on for a few years. You got the shell cracker coming in Beaver County. There's talk of other crackers. There's going to be lock and dam construction. Likely to be a lot of demand for these kinds of skills for years to come here.
There's no question. I would anticipate that probably around middle of May, most of the local hiring halls will be empty.
Wow.
And it'll be a great opportunity for people that are thinking about a career change or might want to get into the trades because they want to work with their hands, they want to do something a little different, get out of an office, whatever the case may be. Great opportunity.
All right, the company's called Independence Excavating. Justin Fox, the general manager. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill. It's great to be here
getting
today.
your hands dirty out there this spring.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
good to see you. Next up, investing in another kind of infrastructure, arts and culture to support economic development. Stay with us.